You know, life has a way of throwing you a surprise every now and then, and I shouldn't have been too surprised given that I actually ordered this item, but I forgot that there would still be Amazon deliveries today, even though it's a federal holiday, because Amazon has their own fleet of delivery vehicles. They don't have to rely on the postal system, and they don't have to take the day off like everybody else does. So even though I had no regular mail today, this still showed up at my front door, and the driver was in such a hurry that even though I got a motion alert, he was already gone by the time I got there. Or she or they, I don't know. I'm just generalizing for the purpose of doing voiceover, but I'm going to unbox this and show it all off to you, and we'll see what's inside, even though I already know what's inside. It is the special edition for Metroid Dread from Japan, and this one came with a bonus acrylic stand supplied by Amazon themselves. I guess just an extra incentive to get it, along with the two amiibo. And it appears to be exactly the same packaging as the amiibos in North America. I'll have to double check the ones that I got on Friday, but I think the packaging is the same. Maybe there's more Japanese text on here. I hope it's a variant. If not, I should probably return one of the ones that I haven't opened yet, because I don't need that many sets. If I've got the Japanese version and the US version, I think that's enough. And if it's the same, then I've definitely got too much. So, it's cool. I mean, I'm glad I have the amiibos. That was a guaranteed amiibo coming to me when you couldn't even pre-order it. Here's the acrylic stand that goes with Metroid Dread. As I said, I think this is an Amazon exclusive from Japan outside of the special edition, because it's not in the box for the special edition itself. So this just appears to be a little something extra that's bundled with it along with the amiibo. It's pretty resilient too. That acrylic plastic feels pretty thick. Now we've got the big ass Metroid Dread box itself. I'm not kidding when I say this thing is big. I think it's the biggest special edition box I bought since Breath of the Wild. And I don't buy special editions very often, but because it had been 15 years since there was a 2D Metroid game, I thought this one was worth it. And I thought it was worth it to not just get the US special edition, but get the Japanese version, just to have something a little more unique, a little more special. Here we have the lenticular art cards in a sleeve in the right, and on the left we have the steel book. Very nice looking wraparound artwork front to back. And if you open it up, we've got more Metroid artwork on the inside, plus a place to put the physical game. I tend to end up not storing the games in the steelbooks, though. I tend to just leave them in the original case that they came with. The steelbooks end up just being a collector's piece, much like these lenticular cards. I'm not going to put them up anywhere, but it's nice to look at them. We've got 5. The original Metroid, and then Metroid 2 Return of Samus for the Game Boy. Then we've got Metroid for Super Nintendo, or Metroid 3, depending on which way you want to look at it. Then the 4th card is Metroid Fusion for the Game Boy Advance. And then the 5th and final card is Metroid Dread itself. So I guess they are considering that the entire 2D lineage. We're not counting Metroid Zero Mission in any way, shape, or form, nor any of the re-releases like Return of Samus for the 3DS. Nope, these are the 5 games as far as they're concerned. Now, even though some parts of this collector's edition are the same as the North American release, the game itself is definitely not. You see the Sero B rating on the side, which is their equivalent of entertainment software rating board ratings like T for Teen and M for Mature. And we've got Japanese lettering on the side and on the back, so That is definitely the Japanese version, but if you took it out of the shrink wrap and popped it into your Switch, it would still work. It's not region locked. So then underneath this tray that held the steel art book and the lenticular cards, we've also got a gigantic art book. Like, I don't know how you could put this one on a bookshelf. It's huge. It's more like a coffee table book. It comes in a very nice plastic sleeve to keep it from getting scuffed up or scratched or dusty. So I will be putting it back in the plastic sleeve when I'm done looking at it, but I want to show you a little taste of the artwork inside. And it is just artwork in this art book. There is no text of any kind. No Japanese text, no English text, no text period other than page numbers in the bottom right corner and the words Metroid art book. Everything else is just artwork from the games, like these drawings from the original Metroid of the bosses, the power-ups, all that good stuff. And it's thick. There are a lot of pages in this art book covering the games that are mentioned in the lenticular cards. So you could spend hours just poring over these illustrations and enjoy yourself getting in depth with the Metroid series. I'm sure that I'll be taking this art book out of the plastic sleeve more than once to look at it, but it'll be nice to keep it in there and keep it in good shape for a while. I'm Mr. MegaManFan. As always, thanks for watching.